Hello everybody, I am offering you this simple core focused class movement. This is a more basic one for those just developing their core, just wanting to switch on and feel and be mindful of the back and back head. So I'm going to use a block here and there. You can just find something that will substitute for that. Very handy though to have a block or something like this with you. And I'll begin just my knees wide, big toes touch, and extending out my spine. So we call this wisdom posture in practice. Knees wide, big toes touch. Here you could use the block if you have knee restrictions, so you support your pelvis a little bit here. Extending out the arms, pressing down and forward through the hands. Gently drawing the tailbone back and down and allowing the forehead to rest to the floor. Closing my eyes, just going inward for this time, taking a few slow, steady breaths. In through the nose and slowly out. Just gently breathe in through the nose and slowly out. And again, slowly in through the nose and slowly out. Now pick up the head and then walk to my right side. So my left side is long, all the way down through the back. Just a few breaths here, soften your neck. Keep connected to your breathing, in and out through the nose. One more slow breath in, feeling the left side. Slow breath out. Gently rise and heading over to the left side, so the right side is nice and long. Relaxing the neck, breathing in. One more breath, feeling that right side nice and long. And just coming back and walking up into tabletop position, hands in line with the shoulders. I'm spreading my fingers to stabilize. So I want to lift the sit bones and not collapsing the back, but gentle curve to the back, reach the center of the chest forward and the crown of the head forward. This is my inhale. And then lifting the pelvic floor. Notice the tailbone just lengthening with that initial lift. Pressing the hands, lifting the belly, opening up the back. That's my exhale. Sit bones lift, gently extend forward. Inhalation. Lifting through the pelvic floor, lift the belly, press the hands, tucking the chin. Exhalation. Inhale, lengthen. Feel the lift. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Feel the lift of the core. Exhale. One more, nice breath here. Lift through the core. Exhale and come center. Nice and long. I'm going to bring my legs through. Take them to the side if you need. With my feet pressing here, I'm going to press my hands into my shins, lift up. See my back is straight here, means my back muscles are on. And then scooping up, pelvic floor, low belly firm, and roll back a little, so there's a little space in the back. Lift up, activate the back muscles, shoulder blades back and down. Draw up the core, roll back just a little bit to suit your body, lifting, shoulder blades back and down. So set the back on, exhale. Gently release. Lifting, set the back on. Exhale, gently release. Keep with the hands if you're newer to movement and activating the core. Otherwise, lift up a little bit harder. If you're lifting up and feel the back taking this, come back to using the hands to help. And then exhale, just come back a little. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come back a little. One more. Inhale and exhale. I'm going to come up and I'm going to take my hands across my legs.
Gently tuck my chin and just walk my feet forward to where suits me. Separate my shoulder blades. Feel this in the mid upper back through to the neck. Not forcing anything here, just creating space and then breathing into that space. One more breath here. Nice breath out and then slowly lift up, walking the feet back a bit closer. Pelvis towards the heels and then gently come down. So I'm just resting my back to the floor, shoulder blades down, back of neck, nice and long. Take a deep breath in, nice slow breath out. You take this block, or you take what you have and just bring it between the knees. So I want to firm my belly here, so we bring attention to the core stability. So as you exhale, feel the pelvic floor lift, feel all this activate, and then a little squeeze of the block. And then relax, inhale, exhale, feel the pelvic floor firm, feel the low belly firm, and a little squeeze of the block. And release. So now we're going to do that pelvic floor lift, low belly firm, squeeze the block, and just keeping the squeeze of the block, just rocking the knees side to side. If you gently have your hands, you feel the belly firm, side muscles kicking in just a little bit. So keeping the squeeze of the block, keeping the belly firm. Gently just moving side to side, a couple more. And then come back to center, take a breath in and breath out. So if you need to, keep your feet down and work here with your feet down and just doing the same action, just bringing the core on. If you feel a bit steadier, bring the legs up. You can see they're pretty much in line with my hips. If they come in closer, the back just lengthens and the core comes off. And if they go too far out, you might feel the back arch. So just finding that spot where you can work here. So we're going to exhale, feel the low belly firm. Feel that firm in here and then squeeze the block. Breath in, exhale, engage, firm the belly, squeeze the block. Breath in, and then this time exhale, firm the belly, squeeze the block, and just go a little bit side to side, rocking just enough to lift one buttock off the floor. Good. Maybe your option, doing this same movement with the feet down if you need. You could do that for a few weeks until you feel ready to lift up. Feel in the core. I've still got that squeeze of the block, shoulder blades down, just doing a couple more. Breathe. And bring it back, core on, and bring the feet down. Good. Nice breath in here. Exhale, firm the core, feel the front of the hips, and then bring on that rectus abdominis, the front line. Slowly float up, gently down, exhale, core, curl up, inhale, gently down, exhale, feel the stability first, curl up, inhale, core on, feel the stability, inhale, one more, and bring it down. So we're going to bring the block thinner edge now and bring that to between the thighs. And I'm going to bring the legs up. And the legs don't have to be straight here. This is a very small movement. We're going to feel that we're lifting the pelvis or just making that a bit lighter as we press the heels up, and we're going to squeeze the block. So we take a nice breath in. Exhale, firm the pelvic floor, press the heels up a little bit. You can see I'm not swinging, not lifting a great deal. Squeeze the block. Relax down, exhale, feel the pelvic floor lift. Press the heels, squeeze the block 2. Feel the belly firm. Gently release, pelvic floor. Press the heels, squeeze the block 3. Gently release, let the knees bend, relax. And some of you will stay with just that, just the lower body, feeling the core, or we'll add in a lift with the upper body, Hands behind head, but elbows stay wide. So we breathe in, exhale, pelvic floor. If you like, lift the upper body, not using the arms or pulling on the neck. Press the heels for everyone, squeeze the block. Inhale, gently down. Exhale, pelvic floor lift. Upper body lift, if you like. Press the heels, squeeze the block. Inhale, gently down. 3 more of this. Pelvic floor lift. Upper body lift. Press heels, squeeze block. Inhale, gently down. 2 more of this. Pelvic floor lift. Upper body lift. Press heels, squeeze block. Inhale, gently down. 1 more. 2, 3, 4. And bring it down. Bending the knees, bringing the feet to the floor. Take a breath here. Nice slow breath out. So we're going to put our feet to the floor. We're going to bring our knees over, and it's great to have the block here to bring between the knees. So I've got my right hip off the floor as I've gone to the left. I'm going to bring my left arm out in front, my right hand to mat. So I'm just lying here, and I'm going to inhale, just lift up to center, and then just where you can, once you get to center, draw up through that internal lift, pelvic floor lift, low belly firm. And then just keep that on as you gently go back to where you can. And then firm through the core. Be steady as you slowly come up and slowly over. Inhale, set the core. Slowly back. Feel the core up and slowly over. 2. Open, feel the core, up, 3, 2 more. One more, up, zip up, open, center, zip up, and back. Just a breath here. And just coming back with the shoulders and with the core on, bring the legs back to center. So if you need, again, you can have your feet down for that, or lift them stronger. Breath here. We're going to take the knees going over to the right side now, block between the knees, hip down. Hands together, facing the side. So I'm drawing up through the core. Left arm coming up to center. Make sure the core is on. And then gently rotate back. So keep firm through the low belly. Slowly up. And over. That was 1. Lift. Feel the core. Slowly open. Firm the belly. Up. 2. Inhale, firm the core, reaching back, steady, lift, over 3, 2 more. So just getting a little mobility into the spine, inner rotation. We want to keep the core on, so we don't want to force a twist on the spine. We want to feel the core, so keeping stable through and just coming to where you can. Last one. Set. So again, you might just go to here, that's fine. Just find your spot, you don't have to go all the way. Center. And back. So firm through the belly and come back to center, taking that block out, left foot to floor, left hand to belly, right hand to the knee. You see again my knees stacked with the pelvis shin with the ceiling. So just moving that leg a little bit forward, I'll feel this belly firm and hand in. So this is a baby version, just even to go there, I feel that core and back. So I'm just looking to feel it. And back. If this is okay and comfortable, this is the full version, extending out and pulling in. Let's do 3 more, little baby one, or extending. So your intention is not how far you're going to something, it's like keeping steady, starting to make the connection with the core. One more. And right foot to mat. So left hand to the knee, left knee lines up, right hand to the belly. Again, just check out, you can do a tiny movement just to feel it, or you can start to extend longer. Not about how far you go, it's about just checking in, feeling the core. Not feeling my back arch or pull here. Keeping connected to center. Deep breath in, nice slow breath out. Bring the legs up, hands to the knees. And so just hold this for a little bit. Just feel it. And then just try again and baby one each side. So do remember not to overextend, and you can just do baby, keeping this leg here, sorry. Just do little baby alternates like this, or we can go long and back, keeping steady and not to feel anything in my back. So that's a signal. If I feel the back grabbing or arching, that's a signal that the core can't maintain what I'm doing. So don't try and push through that. Pause, bring your feet down, reset, come back to a baby movement, or maybe it means done enough for today. Just rest and feel your breath for a moment. And bring it back and bring the feet down. Nice breath here. So I'm going to take my feet wide, and I'm just going to feel the center and just take my knees over to the right, just for a breath, lengthening through here, front of the left hip, side body, and then come center and just knees go over to the left, feeling the right side, and center and over to the right, feeling the left side, and center and over to the left. Center, nice breath here, nice breath out. We're going to bring the block, if you have it just again between the knees, we're going to bring the arms down. We're going to take an inhalation. Exhale, steady. We're just going to lift the pelvis a tiny bit, so not a full bridge. Just roll the head towards the right and center and towards the left. Center, once more towards the right, center, left, center, and then bring it down. Beautiful. Resting hands to belly, block can come out, knees rest together, deep breath. Long, slow breath out. You can breathe out through the mouth if you like, or through the nose. Just relax here. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Nice breath out. And then just extend your legs out. Rest your arms beside your body. Few breaths here, just integrating, relaxing. Feel the body soften into the floor. stay here resting if you have time permitting you. Otherwise, just gently come to your side and slowly come up to seated.
Notice how the body feels after that little bit of movement. Notice what works for you, what doesn't work for you. Practice, a little bit regularly is more beneficial than doing a lot all at once sporadically.